Good evening, viewers. I am Kendall Richmond. Welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Cuba. On Tuesday, Cuba rejected accusations by rights groups and diplomats that its court system had unfairly jailed protesters following widespread unrest on the island in July, defending recent trials as just and in line with Cuban law. The July 11-12 protest, the largest such rallies since Fidel Castro's 1959 revolution, saw thousands take to the streets in towns and cities across the island. Many voiced anger at the communist-run government about shortages of food, medicine, and electricity at a time when coronavirus cases had soared. The protests were largely peaceful, although state media showed some demonstrators looting and throwing stones at police, which was followed by a flurry of arrests. The Cuban prosecutor's office said on Tuesday that it had thus far charged 710 people with crimes, including vandalism, assault against people or property, and grave public disorder. Human rights groups, the U.S. government, and the European Union have since slammed the trials of the protesters, saying they lack transparency and that long jail sentences were disappropriate with the crimes committed. Continuing in Haiti, former Haitian senator and presidential candidate Moise Jean-Charles relayed to the media on Tuesday that he was arrested in the U.S. and deported to Haiti. It wasn't immediately clear why he was deported or whether he faces any charges. He said U.S. authorities detained him on Monday as he returned from Nigeria and interrogated him about his recent trip to Africa. He said he spent the night in jail and was deported on Tuesday. As such, he has been forbidden from entering the U.S. for the next 5 years. The arrest prompted a small protest in the Port-au-Prince neighborhood of Dalmas 47, where some people burned tires and threw rocks at passing cars. Jean-Charles ran for president in 2015 and 2016 against opponents, including slain President Jovenel Moïse, who was shot on July 7 at his private residence. Jean-Charles was previously a senator and also served as mayor for the northern town of Milot, near where Moïse was born. And now for some international news. U.S. Coast Guard officials are searching for 39 people who were feared missing after their ship capsized on Saturday night off the Florida coast. Officials were alerted on Tuesday morning after fishermen spotted a man clinging to the hull of a boat 45 miles from the city of Fort Pierce. The survivors said the group had embarked from Bimini, Bahamas on Saturday night and hit foul weather. U.S. officials say the boat may have been part of a human smuggling venture. According to the survivor, who has not been identified, none of the passengers were wearing life vests. The search was being led by the Miami Coast Guard using ships and aircrafts, and as of Tuesday afternoon, no new survivors were found. Finally, climate change is threatening the future of the Winter Olympics, reducing the number of suitable venues for the event around the globe, a report warned ahead of the Beijing Games. The Olympics in China, which start on February 4, will be the first Winter Games to rely almost 100% on artificial snow, according to the study. It says more than 100 snow generators and 300 snowmaking guns are working flat out to cover the ski slopes of the 2022 Winter Olympics in artificial snow. Out of the 21 venues used for the Winter Games since Chamonix in 1924, scientists believe that by 2050, only 10 will have the climate suitability and natural snowfall levels to host an event. And that is all for your regional news. Thank you for watching and stay safe.